a soft day, thank God. A wind from the south with a honeyed mouth, a scent of drenching leaves, briar and beech and lime, white elderflower and thyme, and the soaking grass smells sweet, crushed by my two bare feet, while the rain drips,
Siobhan?
drips, drips from the leaves.
Siobhan! Where have you been? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Didn't you hear me answer?
I don't mean now. I was calling you an hour ago.
I was down by the lake.
Your bare feet. Are you mad in this rain?
Oh, it's not really raining. It's a soft day.
It's a soft day for pneumonia. Me here alone to rouse the house and boil the coffee. I'll be yelling for the breakfast soon. You know what I do to eggs?
Well,
Always squash the yellows.
I'll see to it. Is anybody down?
No, but they're stirring up there. Heard something smash a while back. What's that now?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's tangible for nothing. It looks like feathers.
Oh, but it is feathers. I found them along the lake shore. Aren't they mysteriously white?
So that's what you've been doing. You've been wandering about the lake in the wet like Deirdre of the Sorrows while I'm trying to get things open and organized.
What kind of feathers do you suppose they are? There's no swans in the lake. Never a loon this far from the sea.
Now yourself is the loon, I'm thinking.
5 pure white feathers. Like a day out of 60 days.
They're no different from any other. Now when
And
you get
the
started...
mist lying so thick and grey. You could barely see the shadow of Inishfallen Island. And the water lapping against the shore. And the great silence.
What's on you?
And the wind blowing from the south.
Great king of virtues. I should have guessed. I should have known. Your dear wind, was it?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Shanley.
Good morning.
Still raining. I'd like some coffee if it's ready.
Will you have some eggs as well, or a bit of sausage?
Just coffee. Did my husband have his breakfast?
No, Mrs., he didn't.
Have you seen him this morning?
I haven't, no.
Same old monotonous weather.
Well, I'm sorry it's such a bother. We do our best to make our visitors comfortable.
Well, don't be so touchy. It doesn't reflect on you personally. Craig's wife will now empty the ashtray.
So that was it. Your dear wind, was it?
Hand me the apple compote out of the cooler.
Dire prophecies and omens. Oh, the little people are at work and no mistake.
Will you wished?
Now you'll be gone for the day entirely, won't you?
Here.
40 miles inland, but you had a whiff of the sea, and you'll be in gay Paris from the south, won't you? The way you'll be dreaming of some exotic place far off. Northwest and east, and the breakfast on time and the beds get made. But let it blow from the south only, and we've lost you.
Don't do that, Liam. I hate what you're doing.
No, not me, it's them. Them. Their morning cigarette and their late drink. Too much money and time on the hands wandering the wide earth like gypsies. No, I didn't put the restlessness in you, Varney. They did.
I was born restless. I was born dissatisfied. Aren't you the ungrateful boy himself, though? Look at you. Look at your belly, Liam. You're growing fat, and that's the day of it. Growing fat off the tourists. You rent them rooms and you sell them food and drink and tobacco, and you begrudge them every swallow and every puff.
If I do so, you more than make up for it, I'm thinking. Dancing attendance on them, eyeing, and did you evering to the tune of their smug talk of all the places they've been and seen.
Well, why wouldn't I be impressed? Me that's never been farther south than Kenmare. All I know firsthand of the world is the little part of it you can see from the top of McGillicuddy's Reef.
Oh, you idiot! Look at myself. Look at yourself. You're 30 years old. These vagabonds don't care about you. You're some sort of a freak to them. You best start facing up to what your life really is.
I don't know what it is.
What it is and what it's going to be. You'd best stop tormenting me with this talk of running off at the first dumb chance.
Oh, you know the saying, when it goes hard with the hag, she must run. Oh, Liam, I wasn't trying to torment you. I was only trying to soften my own torment. Why won't you understand? Why won't you try?
Good morning.
Here.
Oh, good morning, Liam.
Morning, sir.
Hi, Liam.
Morning, Mrs.
Slept like a bomb. I'm going to bottle some of this Killarney climate and corner the insomnia market. Hey, Liam, where's that beautiful sister of yours, huh? Oh.
Hi, honey. Hi.
Ah, Siobhan, me darling. The top of the morning to you.
And the rest of the day to you, sir.
That's my girl. Oh, a couple of black coffees, huh?
Will you have some eggs?
No, no time, sugar. We're going on that Dingle Bay tour today. Got to make the budget.
Oh, I was forgetting.
Right.
Come on, Daddy Fitzgerald.
Okay.
Oh, isn't that brogue dreadful? You'd never guess all his folks were born over here.
You folks shoving off tomorrow, huh?
First train.
Yeah, same here. Well, how about it, Siobhan? You want to come up to Shannon with us tomorrow, huh? You want to fly home with us? Oh, I'd sure like to show you Detroit, Kitty.
Wish now it, I'll give you the back of me hand.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I just love the way she talks. Wish now, I'll give you the back of me hand. Oh, you remember Maureen O'Hara in The Quiet Man?
I didn't see it.
Oh, gee. I didn't. I saw it 5 times. Come on, drink up, old Tubby. We're going to miss the bus.
Okay, Fresh.
Where's that old man of yours, anyway? Is that Goldbricker still sleeping?
Oh, no. He was already up and out when I got up.
Hmm? Hey, I thought you people were coming on this tour today.
So did I.
Good morning.
Oh, there he is now. Hey, Robert, you better get on your horse there, boy.
Oh, what's all this? Good morning, dear.
Oh, good morning.
Dingle Bay tour, Mr. Shanley. All aboard.
Well, you two go on, start walking. We'll catch up.
Okay, now. Hurry up now, huh? Hey, won't trouble you. Got everything? You sure?
Thanks.
I'm sorry about last night.
Oh, please.
I mean it. I didn't want to quarrel.
Get it. You coming or not?
No.
Fine. See you tonight.
Jean,
Well,
I really am sorry.
I know you are. That's the pathetic part of it, your great, useless remorse.
Mr. Flaherty,
Yes?
do you know a song about a... Well, let's see. It goes like this. King Kamehameha, the conqueror of the island,
No.
became a famous hero one day.
No, I do not.
Maybe Mr. Kelly will remember. He's a songwriter. He fought a native army and pushed it o'er the pally and said,
Good morning.
how are you?
Are you not going with the others?
No,
And why not?
the others. All our lives, people keep bringing up the example of the others. They say, they tell me. Who are they? Siobhan, now you tell me, who are they?
Oh, you're always teasing.
No, I'm not. Believe me, I'm not. Sit down. I'm sorry. I've been up all night.
All night? Why?
You locked me out?
Oh, no. I told Liam to leave the door on the latch. Whatever did you do?
I walked. When my fine young friends at the International Hotel Bar deserted me, I walked all the way down to Loch Lee, all the way around your beautiful lower lake and back to the ruins of McCarthy Moore's castle. And that, Miss Flaherty, is where I spent the night.
On the lake shore?
Yes. I saw you down there this morning.
Saw me?
Mm-hmm.
It's a queer thing, surely.
We folk, good folk, trooping all together. Green jacket, red cap, and white owl's feather.
Oh, you know that, right?
Sure. Remember, I'm an Irishman by removal. I still believe in the little people, don't you?
Oh, not at all. Well, you know what the old Kerry woman said when somebody asked her, did she believe in the fairies? I don't, of course, she says, but they're there all the same. Well, supposing there were strange forces in the world that might be pointing a finger at the shape of things to come. Oh, what good is a sign, I'm wondering, if you don't know what it means?
Maybe it's the beginning of your luck.
Ah, that's talk in the air.
Well, let's see. Let's analyze it scientifically.
We can.
Sure we can. It's like dream analysis. What do you dream about? Of flying away, seeing far-off places, right? Now, what does that suggest?
I don't know.
A bird. A wild bird. White because white suggests cleanliness and purity. The girl wanders by a strange, enchanted lake. She finds a feather.
5. Why 5 now?
Oh. Well, why do you think?
Oh, let's leave it alone.
Can't be anything to do with the date. Let's see, this is July. That's the 7th month. This is the 20th.
The 20th July?
Mm-hmm.
It was 8 years ago today. And then the 5 days of silence.
What?
It was 8 years ago today. The priest came with his last comfort. And my father called us close to his big bed and he says, "Be good to your brother, Vaughneen, but always be listening to your heart. When your young man comes by for you, girl, you follow him wherever he leads you."
Well, maybe that's it.
And then himself lapsing into a coma. And 5 silent days later, he was dead.
Maybe that's it.
Well, there isn't any young man. There never has been. We opened the house to tourists after Dar passed, and I've been here ever since with never a holiday of my own. Now, where would the likes of me ever see a young man now?
Where would a young man ever see you, Siobhan?
What?
There are dances every night of the summer in Killarney Town. I've never seen you go to one since we've been here.
Oh, I don't go. Liam doesn't approve of the girls down there, painting their mouths and prancing about, showing their legs. Liam wouldn't let me
Forget
go
about
down.
Liam. We're talking about you.
You better be getting at them dishes now. I'll start on the stairs.
Yes.
That's what I meant about the others. You see? We all worry too much about what other people think, what other people say. Don't you do that. You're Siobhan. Go barefoot if that's what you like to do. I mean, well, just be yourself, and I believe you'll find what you're looking for.
Is that what you did?
Oh, no. No, I'm not talking about me. No, I'm a pretty good example of what not to do. I let other people tamper with my character. A number of other people. I began to lose little pieces of myself. The way you do when you're drunk. You lose little things. A cigarette lighter, a favorite tie clip. You go back the next day and you feel remorseful, but you never find them. When you ask people about the things you had, they don't even seem to know what you're talking about.
Will you have something to eat now?
Oh, I'm not hungry. There's a dance at the International Hotel tonight. All those good-looking young Navy men will be down there in their smart blue uniforms. You put on your prettiest dress and go down there tonight.
Oh.
I mean it. A girl's got to dance, maybe, before she can run.
I can't go. Nobody's asked me.
Maybe somebody will.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Are you Mr. Flaherty?
I am.
How do you do, sir? I'm Jack Woodward. I came in on that 3-day tour from Dublin, you know. Well, I was supposed to have a room with my buddies in this hotel down the road. But somebody got the reservations mixed up, and I seem to be without a place to sack in tonight. Everything in town is full up. But I heard that you had an empty room out here.
Well, I have, but it's a tiny room at the...
Oh, say, that's great.
I never rent the room. I prefer not to.
Well, I appreciate it, sir. It's darn nice of you to make an exception. Boy, how about this weather, huh? Oh, say, that's the guy that told me about this place. I met him on the road this morning. Hiya, friend.
Hiya.
I made it. I had to go back for my gear. Thanks for the tip. If it's all right, I'll store my gear in the room.
This way. Siobhan, there'll be another place for dinner.
Yes, Liam.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
King Kamehameha, the conqueror of the island, became a famous hero one day.
Well, aren't you the sauce now?
A soft day, thank God. A wind wind from the south with a honeyed mouth, a scent of drenching leaves.
Stopped raining.
Sure, it never lasts long at a time.
Sure is awful pretty when it lets up. I haven't seen a rainbow like that since I was a kid. Well, I better hike over to the hotel and round up my buddies. Old Sleeping Beauty sure is unconscious, isn't he?
He was after reading me a poem, the way he stopped. And me thinking he paused for effect.
Long effect, huh? Oh, he's a nice old bug, isn't he? He's the kind of guy who makes you feel dumb, you know? What's his line, anyway? What does he do?
I think he's a poet.
Oh, go on. Poets are poor geeks in Coldwater Flats. Look, I better blow. I'll see you at dinner, huh?
6:30.
Hey, what do you do around here at night for kicks?
Well, there's a cinema at 8 o'clock, or there's dancing.
Oh, that's for me. How about you? You like to dance?
I do, but I'm indifferent good at it.
Oh, great. Look, I'm Arthur Murray, 54. Summa cum nothing. Is it a date?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll have to ask
The
you.
others?
Hey, welcome to the landing of living there, sport. Hey, Siobhan here tells me that you're an honest-to-gosh poet. Now, is that the straight dope?
You bet. What do you have? Ode to a bar of soap or sonnets from the processed cheese?
Oh, ad man, huh? Hey, I'd like to hear about that sometime. Well, that's a pretty fascinating business. Pretty lucrative, too, I bet, huh?
Irresistible.
Yeah. Well, I'll see y'all later. Have I got me a date?
Well, I'll go with you.
Oh, swell. Look, be good now.
Sorry to disappoint you. I wanted to be an honest-to-gosh poet once. Takes a lot of things. Takes dedication and time and work and very dangerous extremes of joy and anguish. Also takes talent.
Is it to me you're apologizing?
Partially. Partially to all those good people in my youth who told me I could do and be anything I wanted to be.
Did they? And what?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral.
And what did you choose?
Oh, I didn't choose. There you go, overestimating me again. I never made a decision on my own. I'm a vegetable. I didn't choose to be one. I just grew that way. I'm a vegetable. My wife is an animal.
Well, that's fine talk.
I'm sorry. I apologize for my entire generation. With grief and mourning, I sit to spin. My love passed by, and he didn't come in. He's a nice boy. A little too energetic, perhaps. Do you like him?
Oh, he's got a beautiful mug on him. Is he blathering when he says he can read the stars? With only his 2 eyes and some little marvel of an instrument?
No, it's quite true.
The world's a wonder. Well, I don't mind going to the dance with him. He seems a decent sort.
I'm sure he is. And he's not Irish. There isn't a drop of Irish blood in his wholesome young body. That's good.
Oh, is it yourself would be saying that? And you called Shanley?
Sure.
Why?
He's not looking for anything. When an Irishman comes back, no matter how many generations ago his folks left the old country, it's because of some crying need. The common question seems to be, who am I? Where do I belong? A lot of people spend their lives sitting in saloons all over the world and playing I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen, on the jukebox. The ones who can afford it come back here because they think maybe they can find the answer.
I know. I've seen the sadness underneath. It doesn't seem right when people are on holiday.
I'm afraid they seldom take anything much away when they go. Oh, the Kellys will have the shillelaghs and bolts of homespun tweed. For some people, it's a few shamrocks pressed in a travel folder, a couple of snapshots. for some of us,
What?
we'll be leaving tomorrow, so... Siobhan, I love your name.
Have you finished tending them plants?
I am, yes.
Well, let you not be dallying there then, but look to the dinner.
Well,
Be coming back from the tour soon.
in a little. I've a bit of a chore in my own room first.
Oh, have you now? And what might that be?
Well, nothing, but I'll be ironing out the dress I wore to Nora Carmody's wedding 6 years ago. The way I hope it still fits.
Why in the name of 26 counties would you be after ironing that now?
Well, what else but for the dance tonight at the International Hotel?
The dance, did you say?
Aye, the dance.
Our boys ought to learn how to jig like that. We could teach you folks the bunny hop. Gee, it certainly has been great meeting a girl like you. Somebody warm and sensitive that you could talk to.
Well, thank you.
The fact that you're pretty is just so much velvet.
Are you nearsighted or what?
I even blush pretty. Red. The boys around here ever call you Red?
They did not. If they had, I'd have made short work of them. Pretty or not, have an arm to me.
Okay. Unflex the muscles. Friends? Friends. Look, don't dance way off there by yourself. I'm lonely over here. You know what you are? You're a real Irish colleen. The kind I write songs about. You know, I'll take you home again, Kathleen, and all that. When they told us we were coming to Ireland, I said to myself, boy, I'd sure like to meet one of those red-headed, red-blooded Irish colleens.
I'm destroyed with the heat.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, me too. Why don't we go out for a little walk, huh?
Oh, no, I shouldn't.
Oh, what's the matter? You scared of me?
Oh. Are you paying or not, lady?
Oh, sorry, I dropped.
Hey, you sure missed it, Robert. That Dingle Bay's the most inspiring sight this side of the Grand Canyon.
I've seen it before, a long time ago.
I'm knocking for 3. Oh,
The dance seems to be going great gun. A lot of bloody noise.
Dingle by the sea. If you are still single, darling, you can marry me.
Oh, Ned, that's just awful. I think that's awful.
Who are you, Dean Stair or somebody?
I wonder if you remember a song they used to play when the whole country was Hawaiian crazy.
Sweet Leilani?
No, it goes something like this. King Kamehameha, the conqueror of the island.
Hey, you do go way back there, don't you, you old let?
About 20 years. They played it on the first crossing I ever made. They had this Hawaiian relief band. I remember they kept playing that. It seemed so incongruous. Wrong music for a pilgrimage.
And you didn't find the Holy Grail, or whatever it was you were looking for, so you compromised. You came back and married me. Darling, you're boring these people.
I'm sorry.
Liam, set me up another beer, will you? You got any real cold?
Right off the ice.
Good.
God save all here.
Oh, God save you kindly.
Good evening, Liam.
Evening, Miss O'Leary, Mr. O'Leary.
Liam?
Isn't the weather fierce?
Desperate?
I don't know, it's cleared up nicely.
No, but it's muggy, my dear.
Aye, and it's muggier still in the dance.
What'll you have?
You can draw me a pint.
No, my dear. Beer only makes you sweat. I don't fancy nursing you through the croup at this time of the year. 2 of those nice little pink gins of yours. And where might our sweetheart be tonight?
Yes. Where's Siobhan?
Siobhan? She went out.
Where?
For a walk only and a bit of air. I believe she did say something about stopping by the dance for a minute or two.
You don't mean it. There now. Paddy, you was right. And me not trusting the infallible eyes of you.
I told you, my dear. I told you.
He did that, Leanne. We had a look in as we was passing, and Pat says, Biddy, there's Siobhan Flaherty there dancing with that Navy boy. And I says, Paddy O'Leary, well, you're as daft as the boobies over in the county home. What would a decent girl, the like of Siobhan Flaherty, be doing, larking all over the floor so, with the U.S. Navy?
It was Siobhan, I'm thinking.
Was it now for a fact? Well, my dear, you were right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted, my dear.
But, Liam, it's shocking. Not like the old country dances. The Yanks have got everybody lined up and bouncing around in some kind of a wild bacchanal, some rabbit thing.
The bunny hop.
It's fierce, my dear.
Desperate.
You going out?
Way out on the porch.
Jim.
Siobhan.
Is that Robert? Oh, Mr. Shanley.
No, it's Robert.
Robert. Isn't it queer how we like each other's names?
Yes. Party over?
Well, almost. I left a bit early.
Stole away. Cinderella's lost her slipper.
Both slippers. They pinch my feet. Is Liam fearfully angry?
Don't go in. Stay here and talk to me for a minute.
Is that the O'Learys in there? I surely won't go in. Yes, my dear. No, my dear.
It's fierce.
Desperate. I can't bear them.
Neither can I. They're malicious. How long have they been married?
Oh, glory be, they're not married. They're brother and sister.
Oh, they should have separated long ago. They're dreadful together.
Liam and me in 20 years.
Oh, no. No, not you. Siobhan, promise me, not you.
What's wrong? Something's wrong?
Nothing. Tell me about the dance.
Well, we danced, didn't we? It was very gay. Can't you tell me what's troubling you?
Go on.
Well, it was close in the hall. We went for a walk in College Street.
Did he make love to you?
Robert.
I want to know.
Shh.
Did he?
Well, he tried to kiss me. Why do you want to know?
Did you?
No.
Why not? Wasn't he attractive? He's young and good looking.
Oh, sure. He's a wonderful boy for looks. And I would have, but I knew it wasn't me he was wanting at all. It was just a girl. Just a Colleen he heard about in a song. Just a story to tell on the boat the nights he'll be standing out under the stars with his shipmates. I'm not a girl in a song. I'm not a girl in a story men tell about in boastful voices. I'm Siobhan.
Of course you are.
Desire. That's greatly overrated, I'm thinking. There's got to be other things. Tender things. Knowledge and respect. A person wants to feel like, well, a person, not just a body and a mouth. A person. Me that's never really kissed anyone in my life. I wanted to be. Oh, I don't know. Why are you telling
Siobhan,
me? No, let you keep off from me now.
Forgive me. My darling, forgive me. I botched things. I don't know what I thought I was doing. I guess I thought he'd have to love you because I loved you from the first minute.
No.
From the minute we stepped out of the car, you came out on this porch with the sun in your hair, and I said to myself, you love that girl. That's settled. I'm an old fool.
Oh, you're not old, and you're the wisest man I've ever known.
I'm an idiot. I just...
And now it's I who'll be silencing you.
Robert,
Yes?
you all right?
Coming. I want to see you.
No.
I want to talk to you, please.
I'll go down to the lake.
Yes, McCarthy Moore's castle. The bench on the promontory.
I'll wait for you there.
I love
Hurry.
you. I love you.
Hurry.
Ready for bed?
I'm going for a walk.
You have to catch your train in the morning, remember? Robert, I'm tired. I'm going up.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Gin again? What? Oh, yes. 2 more of those nice pink gins.
Yes, right away.
Oh, this is a fierce night.
Desperate?
Jingle by the sea.
A soft day, thank God. A wind from the south with a honeyed mouth. A scent of drenching leaves.
Robert. You can see the shape of Inishballen Island just there, with a mist around it. You see?
Yes. Sweet Inishballen long shall dwell in memory's dream. That sunny smile that o'er thee on that evening fell when first I saw thy fairy isle. Still blushing, even in the moonlight.
It's all so new to me. Being loved. I can't realize it. Over there in the middle lake is the Colleen Bawn Rock. There's a story told about a poor, ignorant peasant girl who was loved by a grand man of property and wealth. His family opposed the union. She nearly drowned just there. But her lover held her in his arms all night long until help came in the morning. What time does your train go?
Don't.
Oh, it's all right. Just keep my head above water. I'll be all right.
What have I given you? Have I given you anything?
Oh, everything. Everything, Robert. Tell me again. Tell me you loved me from the first.
I loved you from the first moment. The sun in your hair, the way you smiled.
You had the advantage of me. I knew I liked you, but I hadn't the courage to let myself think it might be love.
It wasn't courage. I was too weak and spoiled to resist. That's the difference between us. You're the strong one, my darling.
No. No, I wasn't. I can be now. That's what you've given me. I'm not even afraid of Liam now. The way I'm not afraid of life. I can understand him now. Maybe even help him. You see, Liam's known love. The girl worked in our house one summer, helping with chores. Liam adored her, but he couldn't tell her. Then she went away to England in service and married well-to-do. Well, Liam's proud. He'd never admit how hurt he was. But I can fight his bitterness now, because I won't myself be curdling for want of a hopeless dream. I love you, Robert. I know it's impossible. The way I knew it when you kissed me back there in the porch and your wife calling to you. I honor your marriage.
There's nothing in my marriage to honor.
I honor your children, Robert.
That's all there is.
I think you honor my faith.
You know I do.
We can't alter circumstance, can we? The way we mustn't allow it to alter our love. I'm that everlastingly grateful for the few hours we've had together. I can face anything now. Now let the wind blow from the south and I won't be answering it. Siobhan O'Flaherty needn't go hungering anymore. I've loved and I've been loved. It wasn't flying with the wild birds I longed for. Maybe that was the message in the feathers. It wasn't far off places. It was this. It was this. The mist is settling there in the woods. How deep and cool they look. How endless.
If there were a choice, going back to the house or walking away into the woods, never to be heard of again?
There's no choice.
I know. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep.
Good night, Robert. My love for your dear face forever. No.
And miles to go before I sleep.
All right. I'll ring you back. Thank you, sister. Goodbye.
Well,
I'm to ring them back.
well, how long will that take? We have to catch a train in a very few minutes, you know. This is really maddening.
It's no good you're losing your temper, missus. I'm doing all I can.
Look, I gave you those shirts over a week ago. You said it would only take a couple of days. What kind of a laundry is it?
It's not a laundry. It's the sisters in the parochial school down at New Street that were kind enough to do it. They're all at Mass this morning, and there's no one to deliver them.
Oh, fine. Oh, that's wonderful.
I'll ring them back in 5 minutes.
What's wrong, G?
What's wrong, G? Big efficiency expert. You don't know, do you? Must be so comforting for you to have someone like me to go around smoothing out all the little wrinkles you create.
What little wrinkle are we talking about?
Matter. Conscience bothering you? Well, I'm ready. How about you?
Not quite.
Not quite. Yes. Mother knows all about it. It's funny. Did you ever notice in the newspapers in divorce cases how this sort of thing is always listed as a delinquency? Well, I think that's funny. It always reminds me of a naughty child. Have you been very naughty, Robert? Worse than that. Much worse? Do you love her?
I love her very much.
ask for that. You may not believe this, but I don't know what to say to you. It's unusual for me, isn't it? Quite rare. Suddenly occurs to me how often I've turned to you and said, are you coming or not? Don't feel like saying that now. Oh, poor Robert, you look rather stunned. Are you disappointed? Did you think I'd make a scene, throw a tantrum? No. A little summer romance, a casual flirtation, but love. I'm very much in awe of that. Love. I wonder if maybe we could learn to be a little kind to one another.
Hi.
Oh, good morning.
There are cars here.
Yes. I heard the horn.
Well, I'll be pushing off pretty quick. Look, I hope you're not sore at me about last night.
Oh, no.
That was a pretty clumsy pass. I'd just like you to know that, well, I'd never have done a dumb thing like that except, oh, well, you know, I knew I was only going to have that one date with you in my whole stupid life. I guess you'd call it sort of an emergency measure.
I understand.
Good morning.
Oh, hi.
Good morning. That's the auto from Carlotti's garage.
I'm ready.
Boy, it started to rain again. Oh, I don't guess there'd be room for one more, would there, as far as the bus station?
Go on, Navy. Get in the car.
I'm with you, Dad.
I told the driver about the shirts. He'll stop by the school with it. It's on the way.
Can I give you a hand there?
I'll manage, thanks.
I forgot my cosmetics case. I won't be long.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're beautiful today.
I had to be.
I want to
Is
tell
the
you.
car here, huh?
Out in front.
Oh, thanks. Oh, Siobhan.
Oh, watch it. I guess this ought to keep him in line, huh? Goodbye, Siobhan.
Goodbye, dear.
And thanks for everything. We've had a wonderful time. Just wonderful.
Siobhan, me darling, we certainly did.
Well, thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, I never say goodbye. I'll be seeing you. You're 1 in a million, baby.
Fine weather be after you.
Are you kidding? It's coming down again.
Go ahead, old Tubby. We're going to have to go run for it.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Sun was shining when we came. It's raining now.
We don't say that here. The way we've learned to make friends with the little lies that make life pleasanter. We say, it's a soft day.
When you hear the car start, will you come out on the porch the way you did that first day?
Come so poor, with no sun in my hair.
I'll still see it. I want to give you something. I haven't anything to give you. My wristwatch.
No, nothing I can touch with my fingers, please.
I want you to remember me.
Remember you. Oh, Robert. If my eyes should go beggar in my heart, I've the book of poems you read to me. With grief and mourning I sit to spin. I'll make new words. With joy and smiling I sit to spin. My love passed by, and he came in. He came in.
Come on the porch, promise.
I'm my father's girl. I'll follow you wherever you lead me, if it's only to the porch banister. That'll be farther and fairer than a flight to Hawaii with anyone else.
Hawaii. Exotic Hawaii.
Where are we starting?
Are you ready?
Oh, I'll take that, Jean. Here. Put this around your shoulders.
Goodbye, Mrs. Shanley.
Goodbye.
Have a good trip.
Thanks. Well, goodbye, Killer. Don't let anyone sell you the Empire State Building.
Up the rebels. Better be getting started on the rooms. There's another lot coming in on the 10:45.
I'll be along in a minute.
That idiot Kelly gave me £half for helping him with his luggage. Did he think I was a porter? The Willows. We should have called this place the Thorn Tree, I'm thinking, for all the happiness it ever brought us.
Oh, Liam. There's such a lot of poison in you.
Sure. You're as pure as the lily you are, devil meant you. Don't think I was fooled by you. I know your secret.
And I know yours. It's the same secret. It's the work of Providence. I've seen the danger in you, Liam. And God willing, I'll profit by it. I don't want to grow bitter and mean. I don't want us to end up like Biddy and Pat O'Leary. Now, well, there's a whisper of hope to me.
Hope, is it? Did he tell you he'd be back for you? Is that what he said? Oh, it'll be a day of great drought in the lake country, and you see his like this way again.
You didn't hear me at all, did you? I was talking about you and me, my brother. You and me. Oh, well. There's time enough for that. There's all that time stretching out before us. And I'm wondering which of us will win in the end.
Come inside now. With a monument of work ahead of us.
When I'm ready.
You'll be taking the croup
When
there.
I'm ready, Liam.
I haven't had anything to eat yet. You know what I do to eggs? Oh, is the weather fierce?
Desperate?
What?
I was agreeing with you, my dear.
A soft day, thank God. The hills wear a shroud of silver cloud. The web the spider weaves is a glittering net. The woodland path is wet, and the soaking earth smells sweet under my two bare feet, and the rain drips, 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 drips. A soft day, thank God. The hills wear a shroud of silver cloud. The web the wiser weaves is a glittering net. The woodland path is wet, and the soaking earth smells sweet under my two bare feet, and the